Hey, what is up everyone? So the Sea of Thieves 7th anniversary is here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to find the 7 celebratory cakes that are hidden across the Sea of Thieves world. Once you find all these cakes, you'll be able to solve the riddle and be able to unlock the Seeker of Sweet Treats title. So in this video I'm going to show you how to do the riddle and find all the cakes. So for our first stop, we're heading over to the Sunken Grove. Once you arrive to the island, we're going to head to the middle of the island here, and you want to go all the way down into the center. Alright, so once you make it here to the cave, you'll see, like, there's the little pond. You can kind of go up this ramp up here. And then once inside this cave, you'll see this campfire. And what we're looking for is this little skull pile. And you'll see the cake here. We're going to expect it. Someone left a note under here, and it reads, "On ships of 1, 2, 3, or 4, many sought fame, others treasure galore, while some would simply fish." Alright, now with that one off the list, next we're heading to Crooked Mast. Alright, once you make it to Crooked Mast, we're going to head to the south part of the island here. And it's going to be at the peak of this mountaintop. So you're going to need to use the grapple gun or get lucky with a cannon shot. So I'm going to use the grapple gun. I'm going to try to not overshoot it right here. Boom. Alright, so then all you do is inspect the cake. And we see someone has left a note under here, and it reads, "The dream's grown far bigger as you'd know getting here. 15 seasons brings a lot, even spire scaling gear. Choices increase ever vast." Alright, so now with that one done, let's head to our next spot. So our next spot is we're heading east towards Fletcher's Rest. Coming from where we are, we're going to be landing on the west side of the island, which is actually pretty good. It's closer to the point that we want to be at. So you don't need to go around to the other side or anything like that if you're coming the same path that I am. So we're just going to park wherever we can, close to the island here. It's kind of in a bit of like a peninsula right here, so you want to kind of get it a little bit closer so you don't have to run so far. So just come in right here, park. And we can go onto the island here. So we're going to be kind of in this middle-ish area. So this is kind of like the point, and this is the furthest west spot of the island. We're going to make our way over here into this little camp area. And you'll see the cake here on the top of this anvil. And we'll go ahead and read the note again. Someone left the note under here, and it reads, "Through them all, the crew brawn grows stronger. Sea beast, rival ships, 0 foes you can't conquer. In endless creative displays." Cool. Alright, so we'll head back to our ship that I just left kind of spinning over here. Now we're going to head towards the south part of the map. Towards Devil's Ridge. Once we reach Devil's Ridge, I'm going to park towards the north part of the island here. On kind of the eastern side of the island. That way I can make it so that I can get to like where the goes up to the middle level of the island a little bit faster. You can obviously just run around to this side if you park somewhere else. But we're going to go up here, and we're going to actually have to go inside the caves for this one. So you can go around right here, and the cave entrance is right here. And we're going to go keep going straight down into this tunnel. Just kind of follow along the path. Then it's been a while since I've been here, so it might take me a second to remember where exactly we go. But here it is. This is where we're going to go through. So when you get into this main center room, you'll see 2 paths that open up. You want to go into that right path. And what we're looking for is that boar sculpture thing that's in the back here. And you'll see the next cake is right here. Let's go ahead and inspect it. Someone left a note under here. It reads, "Stories are key, every voyage a tale. Success, tenacity, the odd betrayal. Wrote 1,000 different ways." Alright, let's head back out to our ship, and we're going to head over to Thieves Haven next. Alright, so over here at Thieves Haven, I'm just going to park on the side that we came from Devil's Ridge. So if you're following along with me, that's the side that I'm parking at. And what we're going to do is, rather than try to climb all the way up top, I'm just going to aim my cannon up and shoot up top here. This main section towards the southwest of the island is where we want to be. And we gotta get all the way to the top. So that's why I'm gonna shoot myself off from here. And hope that we get a good landing. That didn't work. Alright, not too bad of a landing there. So what we want to do is we just want to get to right here. And it's supposed to be right on top of this. So you might have to sword lunge onto it. And we'll go ahead and inspect this. Someone left a note under here. It reads, "Through swells of strife, beauty still shines bright. The pirate's playground serving a single appetite. Play a thief, it's a blast." Alright, so let's go ahead and head back to our ship. Now we're going to head kind of a far distance from here. We're going to head towards the shores of plenty. So we got a little bit of a distance to go. So I'll catch y'all when we get a little bit closer. Alright, now that we're here at Sanctuary Outpost, this one is probably the easiest one to find. You might have already found it if you spawned here before watching this video. And you just head into the tavern, and right here next to the music box, you'll see the cake. Go ahead and inspect it again. Someone left a note under here. It reads, "First came a dream of pirates at sea, a sanctuary for scoundrels to forever be free, to do whatever they wish." Alright, we got one more to go, so we're going to head over to Lone Cove, which is a pretty short distance from here, so shouldn't take too long to sail over. Alright, now here at Lone Cove again, we're going to head to the middle of the island, where this big rock spire is. And you're going to need the grapple gun again for this one. They seem to be really pushing the grapple gun for this little challenge. But we're going to shoot up to the top here. It seemed to not go as far as I thought it was going to be. We're going to shoot up to the top here.
11 minutes later.
There we go. So my thing was glitched a bit, but what I found is the hitbox for right here for the grapple gun seems to be really weird. So just shoot up above it, and then it seems like you can get up top. So start from right there around where that little entrance is, and you should be good. So let's go ahead and read this final cake letter. Someone left a note under here. It reads, "So that's 7 years at the mast. Cheers to you, but many more lie ahead. For as long as there's sail pirates with stories unread," sounds like it should say still, but for some reason it says sail. Y'all can let me know if you think that's a typo or not. "Doing whatever they wish, even if what they wish is simply to fish." Alright, so that covers all the different cakes on here. And I thought that was like a nice little sentiment for all those different notes. Kind of just a nice little thing to kind of go over what Sea of Thieves is and how it's grown over the last 7 years. However, there is more to talk about with this whole little challenge. There's a thing on the Sea of Thieves website, and all these notes are not just like random, little sentiments that, just are nice little things that they wrote. They actually are a riddle. So if you remember when we had some of the mysteries in the past, like the Hoarder's Hunt mystery, they used to do something similar where you had to like figure out a riddle, decipher it, and then go onto the Sea of Thieves website to enter a secret code. And they've done something similar with this one. So let's go ahead and solve this actual code. So in order to figure out what the secret code is, we have to put the notes in a certain order. So first we have Sanctuary Outpost, which I'll put up on screen again so that you remember. First came a dream of pirates at sea, a sanctuary for scoundrels to forever be free, to do whatever they wish. So the key thing that we want to pull from this is that we see the word first there. So we want to know that the first part of the code is 1. And then we go to the note that we got at Sunken Grove, which says, "On ships of 1, 2, 3, or 4, many sought fame, others treasure galore, while some would simply fish." So what we're going to pull from here is the 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the first part of our code. Next, we have our note from Devil's Ridge, which is, "Stories are key, every voyage a tale, success, tenacity, the odd betrayal, wrote 1,000 different ways." So we have 1,000 is the next part. Following that for Fletcher's Rest. "Through them all, the crew bond grows stronger. Sea beasts rival ships, 0 foes you can't conquer in endless creative displays. So this one we want to pull out that 0. Following that, we have our note from Crooked Mass, which is, the dream's grown far bigger as you'd know getting here. 15 seasons brings a lot, even spire scaling gear. Choices increase ever vast. I think this one's pretty obvious. The 15 is what we're looking at for this one. Next up, we have Thieves Haven, which is, through swells of strife, beauty still shines bright. The pirate's playground serving a single appetite. Play a thief, it's a blast. So this one is just going to be 1 again for single. And then finally, we have our note from Lone Cove. So that's 7 years at the mast. Cheers to you, but many more lie ahead. For as long as there's sail pirates with a story unread, doing whatever they wish. So this one we're pulling the 7. So now with the riddle solved, we're going to go into the event hub on the Sea of Thieves webpage, go to 7th anniversary, and we're just going to look for this take the cake. Click in here, spotted some sponge, and if you've solved the riddle, you can enter it here. And that riddle is 1 1 2 3 4 1 0 0 0 0 1 5 1 7. And then it says, well done, you solved the mystery of the missing cakes and unlocked an exclusive in-game title allowing you to flaunt your dessert-based detective skills. So, I think this was a fun little challenge that they did for the anniversary. My only critique about this is, I think for the amount of time that you spend trying to do this, I think I've spent maybe, I don't know, at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half doing this. Just for a title is not a great reward in my opinion. I wish we got at least some kind of cosmetic for this, even if it was just a cake trinket. I mean, you already have the model made for it, you just kind of shrink it down to fit on the ship, and that I think would have been a nice little reward, have a little birthday cake to have as a trinket. Just a little critique, I think it was still a fun little event. I did like reading all the little notes. Usually I don't really like reading a lot of the stuff when we play in game. Usually they're very wordy and they don't really matter too much, but this was kind of a nice little reminiscence of, you know, how far we've gotten with the game and just what is Sea of Thieves. And just what is Sea of Thieves, whether it's, you know, trying to be a thief and steal stuff, or trying to get as much gold as you can, or like they mentioned multiple times, people that just simply want to fish. It's a place for everyone to be welcome. If you found this video helpful or you just enjoyed listening to me go over all these different locations, it'd be great if you like and subscribed. And if you're interested in more of the stuff that's going on with the anniversary event, I made a video earlier this week that's covering everything that's going on this month for Sea of Thieves. So definitely check that video out. That's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.